Good afternoon, Cochran Collegiate Academy, or good morning or good evening, depending on when you're reviewing this. And that's the beauty of this whole system is you can view this on your time, and I'm going to try to keep them pretty brief. So just kind of a quick recap of the week in review. What's been working well? It's been a great start, and thanks to those of you who have provided feedback on areas of improvement. Some of you have been real specific about some things, and that's really been helpful. I've really enjoyed watching several team meetings already. If your team has not yet met, please make sure that you're doing so. We'll send out an attachment, I guess, so to speak, of this, of when teams should be meeting, and all I would ask is that you simply let me know where you're meeting at. It was enjoyable to watch the 6th grade team meeting out in the hall the one day because they had no air in their rooms, but it was nice to see a meeting, so thanks again for that. Classroom instruction has already begun, and it looks really, really good. Definitely clear that a lot of you have taken on this sort of agent of change and moved your instruction to the next level, and there's no question that our kids are benefiting from that. Some things to kind of keep in mind. This one was an issue for me, particularly this morning. You do need to be in your class and at your duty post ready to go by 6:45 a.m. That's not just checking in, it's you're here ready to go by 6:45 a.m. This morning I was one of the many folks that walked in right at 6:45, so I know personally I need to get the kids ready a little bit earlier than I did this morning. During class changes, make sure that we're visible. I know some of you are kind of standing in those little alcoves, and we do need to make sure that we're kind of out in the halls so we can supervise halls and classrooms. And then just make sure that you're submitting your lesson plans. I know Dr. Mills and Ms. Brand have been giving a lot of you some real specific feedback. Sort of what's ahead of everything. If we're going to be a true 21st century school, we really need to have web pages. I did mine this weekend. It's very, very easy to do, even for somebody who might not be a computer nerd, but it's super easy. There are some instructional videos that sort of show you how to do it. There's sort of a template. Basically, the best thing I would tell you is once you get ready to do it, make sure you have everything sort of ready. It helps to have perhaps a school picture, and I have some school pictures of you guys from last year if you want that. A syllabus, anything that you want to post on there, just make sure it's kind of readily available as a file, and that really speeds up the process. If you get a chance, certainly you can take a look at mine. It's on the regular CMS homepage. If you go to the principal corner, you'll see a link to it. Otherwise, you can go to the faculty and staff, and you'll see the little icon beside my name indicating that I have a web page. But again, if you need some help with that, certainly Ms. Trichu, Ms. Tsema, myself, we'd all be really willing to help you out. Just let us know when we can support that. I would like for all staff to have a web page of some sort up and running by the end of next week. This afternoon I have a conference call with Edutopia that was regarding the email I sent out yesterday afternoon, and once I get a little bit more details about that, I'll certainly get back in touch with all of you. Essentially, they're looking to come somewhere around the week of September the 19th, so that gives us several weeks to sort of prep. But it is truly an amazing opportunity for Cochran and our parents and our students. So look for more information from that to be coming ahead. Really, finally, as a reminder, I'd like to do these videos sort of weekly in lieu of faculty meetings and in lieu of our morning meetings. I'm really going to reserve the time for faculty meetings to be actual professional development. And that will be, we'll give you some options of some PD that will be offered during that time, and you can attend whichever one you want. Finally, if you've got any feedback on any areas of improvement for us, please make sure that you contact any one of us. We really have appreciated all of that, and it's made for some great opportunities. That concludes our first weekly update. I'll be posting these on my website so that you can view them at any point in time. And if you have any questions, or if you'd like to do your own, swing by. Have a great week. I do believe it's done. Super easy. Holy cow, super easy.
What did you just do?
Let's see if it's all done. It's dragging a little slow right here. I just created a quick PowerPoint and just